Alrighty, guys. So we're in the editor again, and we're taking a look at a spot that should be familiar by now. Um, this particular individual that's in here, you can see this dude's whole head here, pretty much. You got the brow ridges, you got the eyes, you got the nostrils of the nose. There, you can see the whole thing, and then the mouth. And so we've got some weird bushes and shit in there too. So it's like throwing the whole thing off. And oh my God. In the end, we're staring at how they do shit, right? They're in the bushes, man. This is what they do. Look at this guy. He just turned. And now he's staring at the camera. But look at these. Look at this. You can see the nostrils right here. This is a nose, guys. And then you've got the brow ridges right here, and there's a nice separation there. This guy looks familiar. This guy looks familiar. He's got a little Lion King going on there, kind of. Got a little bit of a Lion King. And whether this is knuckles of a hand or whatever this is, it's in front of his mouth, and you can see it, right? It's got depth. But let's go back to that other shot, and let's take a look right there. So we've got a completely different angle on the nose, right? And we bring it forward, and you know what? Let me do this. Let me just put a freeze frame there so we can come back to it, and it's not going to give us a problem. But when we go forward and we find that frame we were just looking at, we can see here the nose, this guy has shifted. He's turned his head, and it does appear that this is possibly a hand, right? It's definitely something, right? Could be, part of the bush. The interesting thing are these two knots up here. We've got an individual, but we've also got these knots up here. What is this on this dude's head? Or is this another one? I don't know. They seem to display a great deal of comfortability with close proximity to each other. I mean, we've got many shots where at times, look at that. You can get that oculus that's in the painting that we did right here. You can see that. You can see that. See this area here. You can see that on this individual. You can see that bony looking shit there. You got the brow ridge. This could be him. I think this is him. To be honest with you guys, I think we're staring at the guy that I saw. Here he is, and then here he is. But you can see that this is him again, and this is the last time we were there. The sighting was a couple months ago, or in the past couple months. So in looking at this, what do we have going on? Well, we're painting the actual individuals that we're catching on film. At this point, adding to the ludicrousy of this. This is ludicrous. It's ludicrous. The whole thing is ludicrous. Look at this friggin' frame here. This dude's, man, I'm telling you. We're getting some really interesting stuff right now. Especially from these guys. Look at this, man. This is great. Let's back up. Let's go to the other side here and see what we got. Ooh, it looked like he was facing the camera there. Here we can get a real good idea that there's that section there. Let me see if I can bring this forward again. Yeah, there you go. We're getting this section here, man. You see this? This is him. This is the guy. This is like crazy, dude. How like it's like right there again. So this is what I saw again, and here he is, man. And you can see there's something in front of his mouth. Looks like this might be a finger. And who knows what's going on with these guys? There might be 4 or 5 of them, man. All trying to get a peek at the same time. They move really fast. But here he is. Isn't that interesting, man? It's interesting that what's going on here is we're confirming what we're saying. Know what I'm saying? Try to remember that part of it. It's real important when you look at people's work that they're confirming what they're saying, right? It's interesting that this individual seems to like this spot, and when I go there, look at that, man. He's there. He's usually there, man. And it's weird because I've been trying to trip them up where they're not going to be there by, going there times I don't usually go, and doing stuff that gonna with my experiments so I can record data. But these guys seem to be there all the time. Yeah, so we're dealing with a good bit of camera movement, and so we're getting some shit footage is what's going on, and you can see that. You know what I mean? We got really good frames for a while there because the camera was steady. It's not rocket science. It's real simple. You know what I mean? Can they speed autofocus up, folks? I think that that they should be able to do that, especially with cameras these days. But I think it's a lack of willingness to speed up that kind of stuff, because this is what happens. You get blur. There is a way by shooting more frames, but you're always going to be limited by the device you use. And this particular device will not shoot in 4K over 30 frames per second. So this is what we get. If I could shoot in 60, we would get twice as much data as this, and it would be twice as revealing. And so that's really what's going on. We always, check this out. We always talk about conspiracy theories. It's not. It's people. It's people. Those terms keep you distracted. You know what I mean? It's the same thing here. You know what I mean? When you're looking at devices are set up to fail. Rule 15 of the FCC says that every device has to be able to be interfered with. Look it up. So American equipment is designed to fail in these exact situations. Don't forget I told you that. Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for being members and supporting Crypto Reality's Bigfoot research. We're going to be moving forward with some really interesting stuff here in the next couple of months. We got expeditions planned. We got all kinds of really cool stuff. Look at this, man. Look at this right here. Look at this. You see this? Yeah, it's definitely blurry. We get it. This is him. I'm telling you, man. Look at this. Look at this frame right here. Look at that. See that? There's that face. There's the brows, the eyes, the nose. Now, see this little split in the nose? That's important to notice. Or is it a stick in front of it? I don't know. I think it's a split. Depending on how you see this nose, it looks different when it's hit with light from different angles. I still think this is him. There's the head, and there he is. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you again real soon. Expedition's coming up. Expect more footage, and hopefully more footage of this guy.